Alright, real talk. Have you ever tried to tickle yourself? Go on, try it right now. I'll wait. Nothing, right? Maybe a little awkward, definitely a little sad, but no giggles. No squirming, no full body panic, like when someone else comes at you with wiggly fingers. So why the heck can't we tickle ourselves? Let's get into it. First off, what is tickling anyway? Tickling is basically your body's way of saying, hey, something's touching me and I don't know what it wants, but I'm gonna laugh so I don't get eaten. Yeah, it's weirdly primitive. There are two types of tickling. Nisemesis, that light, feathery kind of tickle. Like when a bug crawls on your arm or your hair brushes your neck. It's not exactly funny, more like mildly annoying. Gargalysis, that deep belly laugh, can't breathe kind of tickle. The one that makes you flail around like you're being attacked by invisible jellyfish. The second kind? That's the one we're talking about. And the reason you can do it to yourself comes down to one thing. Your brain is just too smart for your nonsense. See, your brain has this cool feature called a predictive model. It's constantly guessing what's about to happen. It's how you can walk, talk, and not accidentally slap yourself in the face while brushing your teeth. So when you try to tickle yourself, your brain goes, yeah, I know what's coming. I literally sent the signal to move that finger. Calm down, Dave. It's like trying to surprise yourself with a party. It doesn't work when you already sent the invitations. This whole thing is handled by a part of your brain called the cerebellum, that little lumpy bit in the back. It helps coordinate movement and predict the sensory consequences of what you're doing. So, if your hand moves toward your armpit, the cerebellum goes, yep, that's me. Carry on. And because it's not unexpected, it doesn't activate the tickle response. But when someone else reaches toward your ribs with that evil grin on their face, your brain freaks out. Unpredictable incoming might be a threat. Release the laughter. Yes, laughter as a defense mechanism. Nature is wild. Now here's the fun part. Your brain actually suppresses the tickle response. When it detects the sensation is self-generated. That's right, it actively blocks it. On purpose. This is part of what makes humans so good at not being constantly distracted by our own movements. Imagine if scratching your nose made you giggle uncontrollably. We'd never get anything done. But wait, what if you use a robot to tickle yourself? And now you're thinking. And scientists actually tried this. Of course they did. Researchers at University College London built a machine where people could use one hand to control a robot arm that tickled their other hand. And guess what? It was almost ticklish. Because the delay between the action and the sensation tricked the brain a little. Not enough to get full-on hysterical laughter, but just enough to feel weird. So yeah, if you really want to tickle yourself, you might need some robotics, a time delay, and questionable life choices. There's also an evolutionary theory floating around that says tickling developed as a way to build social bonds, especially between parents and kids, or friends, or that one cousin who doesn't know when to stop. Laughing during tickling tells your brain, this is safe. It's just play. No need to activate fight or flight. Just scream, laugh, and kick wildly instead. But again, only works if someone else does it, preferably not in public. So to sum it up, you can't tickle yourself because your brain predicts your movements and cancels the surprise. Your cerebellum knows what you're up to and refuses to play along. Tickling is possibly some weird leftover defense mechanism and social bonding tool. And if you really want to tickle yourself, you'll need a robot and probably a therapist. So yeah, mystery solved. You can't tickle yourself because your brain is basically sitting there with its arms crossed going, I see what you're trying to do. I'm not impressed. Thanks, brain. Alright, now go out there and weird out your friends with this knowledge. And if someone tries to tickle you later, you can yell, it's for science. Then run. Catch you in the next video where we'll probably explain some other dumb thing your body does for no good reason. Bye.